So disruptive innovation has been all the rage in 2020. And what's been clear is that the pandemic has accelerated digital transformation for both consumers and enterprises at a rate that hasn't been seen in a very long time. Data from McKinsey has shown that digital adoption has been driven forward 5 years in the span of just 8 weeks. And that should be no surprise, as these changes have forced fundamental trends in how consumers and enterprises have to adapt to purchasing habits and new methods of work. And so right at the center of this disruptive hurricane, it seems ARK has been so very on the money so many times. And so that's why today I want to talk about my 5 favorite ARK positions across all of their ETFs. So first off, I really like MercadoLibre under the ticker MELI, which is currently the second largest position in the ARK Invest FinTech Innovation Fund, which is just behind Square. So while MELI is basically known as the South American version of Amazon, what I think is really important for us to know is that it's also a thriving fintech business, and it's caught the attention of big players like PayPal, which recently made an investment in the business. It also has Mercado Pago, which has been used on MELI's e-commerce properties to settle and close e-commerce transactions, with the business charging a small fee per transaction. So Mercado is exciting because it's quickly showing that it's expanding beyond its borders, beyond its origins, and is following a similar destiny that Amazon has gone down. So in effect, I see them as not only an Amazon, but also equivalent to maybe a Square or PayPal. They're taking over e-commerce and fintech in South America, and that makes them a very interesting play. So my next favorite holding from the ARK ETFs is Teledoc Health under the ticker TDOC. It's currently the 6th largest position in the ARK Genomics Fund. And while Teledoc has definitely come to fame through the pandemic by facilitating virtual healthcare interactions with medical professionals, it's basically the Zoom for doctors. But I think if we look beyond the surface, there's a lot more here. You see, with its acquisition of Livongo, Teledoc gained a business that infuses artificial intelligence and device monitoring to extract signals that can be used to make inferences about a patient's condition and facilitate interventions as necessary to ensure that a condition doesn't escalate. So analyst estimates for industry growth are nearly 38% over the next 5 years. I think it's likely that Teledoc will capture a significant portion of this growth given its industry-leading position in digital health. The next one I want to talk about is Twilio, under the ticker TWLO. It's currently the 11th largest position in the ARK Innovation ETF, and essentially its business represents the interface between the physical and digital world, with Twilio's APIs allowing the business to be a toll taker for the digital economy. And I think this is important because Twilio's digital services have enabled experiences such as being able to be notified when your rideshare is within range, or when your online food delivery has been dropped off. Essentially, Twilio is becoming a cornerstone of the API economy, and by taking microtransactions to facilitate that economy, it's essentially the new Visa if you want to think about it like that. So as digital service consumption increases over the next decade, and consumers shift their transactions to more and more online services, I think this will power Twilio's long-term growth and shareholder value over the medium term. So next I want to talk about Splunk, which is under the ticker SPLK. And it features nearly a 2% position in the ARK Autonomous Technology and Robotics ETF. And while the business doesn't necessarily possess some of the most sophisticated robotics, which is prevalent amongst other holdings in that portfolio, Splunk still plays an important role in making sense out of the unstructured machine data and provides valuable insights to businesses and helps them best utilize that data. Essentially, Splunk's platform has the ability to take a variety of different data sets generated by various operational platforms and machine data, and it allows indexing and querying of that data, making it almost the Google of machine data. Splunk also uses this capability to great effect for solving data security problems within the enterprise. It looks for abnormal patterns of behavior within different network elements, and in its evaluation, it looks for potential problems and security threats. As cybersecurity becomes more and more of a relevant topic, with automation and robotics set to meaningfully increase, and the Internet of Things leading to dramatic increases in data collection across all automation processes, I think the need for gathering insights from otherwise unstructured machine data will only exponentially rise. And so the last holding I want to talk about is the Trade Desk, under the ticker TTD. And what it does is play a key role in the digital media value chain. And why that's important is that the nature of content consumption is dramatically changing from offline to online, creating the need for marketers and advertisers to be able to find and target users whenever they happen to be online. So what the Trade Desk does is make this possible by virtue of a digital advertising platform, which aggregates a variety of online inventory sources, including web properties, connected television, and connected audio. And while that might seem a little bit abstract, what is important to know is that the nature of the TV consumption and entertainment is changing very quickly, and the Trade Desk is well positioned to capitalize on those evolving trends. Furthermore, it serves as a bridge for advertisers. The Trade Desk just entered into an ad placement deal with Amazon to offer inventory on Amazon's Fire service for placement with all of its advertisers. So I can almost think of them as the Nielsen of the new way to consume media. But what's also clear is that change is not static. And what's clear is that being digital means being dynamic. And while the pandemic has brought disruption and innovation to the forefront, I think the core secular trends within digital payments, digital health, machine learning, digital content distribution, and advertising, well, they'll only accelerate from here. So the ARK funds are a great place for idea generation. And what's also clear is that the ARK funds are a great place for idea generation and self-directed investors to play these trends. But if you're looking for more ways to find opportunities and take your trading to the next level, well, that's exactly what we've built the 10X Tribe to be. It's our free community, all around taking your trading to the next level, all around helping you find opportunities and be around like-minded traders. So don't hesitate to join in the link below. Make sure you end your 2020 with a beginning. I'll see you there, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care out there. Cheers.